Alicia Vikander and Michael Fassbender are so private about their relationship that fans often find out only about the good moments. A romance that started on set, a wedding in Ibiza, and a beautiful baby together sounds like the perfect love story. However, Alicia has revealed that not everything was as easy as it seemed, and at one point she and Michael had to go through a painful miscarriage and infertility struggles. Alicia Vikander and Michael Fassbender got to know each other while filming the 2014 movie The Light Between Oceans. However, they had previously crossed paths at the Toronto Film Festival. Alicia, who is a former ballerina, asked Michael if he could do as well as her on the dance floor. Fassbender later revealed that he thought he was a good dancer until he saw his future wife dance. Aww. Sometime later, when Vikander learned that the star was set to play against her in The Light Between Oceans, she felt nervous. "I think he's one of the most brilliant actors out there," she told the press. Michael also gushed about Alicia's talent. "She's such a fierce performer. She's so brave," he said during an interview. The actors weren't just great individually, they also made a fantastic duo. The film's director told Vanity Fair that the stars were constantly helping each other improve their performance and were better together. Couple goals and work goals. The performers spent long hours together on set and liked to dance boogie in the mornings to keep warm. Michael was also a great support for Alicia, who has confessed she initially felt terrified and alone but was immediately put at ease thanks to the actor. At that moment, Vikander fell for him. The lovebirds began seeing each other but kept things private. They didn't make their first public appearance together until 2015 when they attended the Formula One Grand Prix in Monte Carlo. One may think that working together with someone you like can make things difficult, but the performers were clear about their personal relationship not affecting their job. Fassbender told Entertainment Weekly that he could separate his job from his personal life, knowing how to distinguish between what was happening to his character and what was happening to him. "If I'm playing a murderer, I don't go out and start murdering people," he said. On her part, Vikander was clear about wanting to keep the romance private. "I think we've made a clear statement that we keep certain things just between us," the Danish Girl actress said. Maybe one of the reasons the couple was so hush-hush about their romance was that they had been linked to other celebrities before, and the experience wasn't the best. It was rumored that Alicia had a fling with Alexander Skarsgård after the two were spotted in her hometown of Stockholm, Sweden. Some outlets stated that this encounter wasn't their first, reporting that the stars had been seen together about a year earlier. An insider even told Star magazine, "Alex says he's met his best friend and can really see himself marrying Alicia." Wow. While it is unknown why Alexander and Alicia reportedly broke up, the two are still friends, so we can imagine it was amicable. On the other hand, Fassbender had a rumored relationship with his X-Men First Class co-star Zoe Kravitz. The two were photographed together on several occasions, although the romance didn't last long, and the couple allegedly split in 2011. Fassbender has had relationships with other co-stars, like Nicole Beharie, who starred in Shame with him. The pair officially confirmed their romance, although they ended up splitting due to long distance in early 2013. After his relationship with Beharie ended, the actor was linked to supermodel Naomi Campbell. The two were allegedly spotted kissing, although they never confirmed their romance. So it's unknown when and how it ended, or if it happened at all. As far as we know, before meeting Alicia, the actor hadn't had any relationships that lasted longer than 2 years. In an interview with GQ, the star confessed that he was selfish because he put a lot of hours into his work, so it was hard to maintain partnerships. However, all that changed when Alicia entered the picture. What happened to Fassbender and Vikander after making their first appearance together? Perhaps because the couple was so private, in late 2015, breakup rumors began circulating. At this point, the pair hadn't walked any red carpets together and didn't give any joint interviews, despite Alicia being nominated for some major awards that season. However, they did sit together at most of the award shows, which brings about their next cute moment. The lovebirds proved the gossip wrong when Alicia won the Oscar for her role in The Danish Girl and kissed Michael before going on stage to accept the award. In late 2016, the pair finally made their red carpet debut at the Venice Film Festival while promoting the movie they starred in together. How poetic. The couple continued their tradition of keeping things hush-hush when they secretly married in Ibiza, surrounded by friends and family. Days later, they were spotted with their wedding rings on. Few details are known about the ceremony, only that it was so secretive that guests were given the date and time they had to arrive in Ibiza, where they were collected and taken to the venue. Vikander shared some details about her bachelorette party after tying the knot and going on her honeymoon. The star revealed that her friend suddenly texted while she was at a fashion show in Paris and then kidnapped her for 24 hours. Luckily, they released the bride-to-be after a day and night filled with fun. After getting hitched, Vikander and Fassbender moved to Lisbon together, and mostly kept quiet about their romance, although Alicia did admit that she would love to work with Michael on a movie again. At one point, the actress spoke about how much she loved married life, saying, "I feel I'm more happy and content than I've ever been." Aww. And then came 2021, when the actors surprised their fans once again. The pair was spotted with a baby in Paris, where Alicia was filming the HBO comedy drama Irma Vep. Fans and media outlets began to speculate that the couple had become parents, although neither of them had announced it, and they had never talked about wanting to have children. Eventually, it was confirmed that the child was the couple's son. Alicia shared the news with People magazine, saying, "I now have a whole new understanding of life in general." About a year later, Vikander opened up about motherhood, confessing that she hadn't thought she wanted children until she was about 30. What made her realize she wanted kids was the heartbreaking experience of going through a miscarriage and believing she would never get pregnant again. In an interview with the Sunday Times, Alicia opened up further about the extreme and painful pregnancy loss. She explained that her character in Irma Vep is an actress who also suffers a miscarriage but is told to keep performing every night. The subject hit Vikander hard. In The Light Between Oceans, the movie that brought about her future marriage, Alicia's character suffers from 2 miscarriages. The actress explained that her own experience made her remember the film, which has a different meaning to her now. The performer believes that fame can sometimes make struggles harder. She said that at times she or her colleagues had gone through very tough things and were on the red carpet afterward. Alicia explained that it's strange to be in pain and have reporters ask you how you were doing. Most people would not be able to step out of the house, she explained. In a different interview, the actress explained that the period when she was most famous and successful was the time when she felt the most alone. Alicia kept telling herself to take it all in because all the success and love she was receiving were incredible. However, she felt very isolated. There were all these first-class flights, 5-star rooms, but I was always by myself, she said. Luckily, having a family has changed things for the performer. Now, Michael and her make an effort, so their child always has at least one of them by his side. It seems like Michael and Alicia have found their match. They both value their family and privacy over everything, and are selective about what they choose to reveal. Here at Rumour Juice, we wish the family all the happiness in the world and hope they continue doing what works best for them. Be well and be kind.